No.
Are you changing your mind about this?
No, that's not exactly.
So what's the problem?
There is no problem. Look, I just like some tea.
I swear sex was never this complicated in high school. Are you getting all this?
Are you okay?
Yeah, bugs. So, I see you got your tea there. That looks delicious.
Could we turn down the sarcasm for just a minute? I would like a minute, just a tiny oasis of conversation. If you don't mind, I would like to talk.
We talked at dinner.
No, we chatted at dinner. And if you don't mind, I would like to talk.
Why?
What's the matter? Don't you know how to talk?
Of course I know how to talk. I just don't want to talk now. Christ sure as bad as Andrew.
Well, how so?
I don't want to talk about Andrew.
Why not?
Edward?
What?
I hate this.
Why are you getting so defensive?
I'm not.
I just asked you a simple question.
You did not.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. You know what? This talking is really fun. I'm so glad that we're talking. All right, what was the question?
Really, there was no question. I just got on the subject of Andrew. You got all tense.
You want to have a discussion here? Then pick a subject and let's get on with it, all right?
Okay, fine. What do you and Andrew talk about?
We talk about many things, books and shit. America, you name it, we talk about it. Andrew and I have a very conversational relationship.
Does that bother you?
What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know. Andrew just told me you had a crush on him.
Well, he was wrong.
Well, how did you two meet?
Edward, am I on trial here?
What, do you have something to hide?
No, Look, we met at the mailboxes, okay? We live in the same building. It's not unusual.
What, did he try to pick you up?
Hardly think so.
What, did you try to pick him up?
I mean, is there a point to all this? I mean, you're kind of wrecking the mood here. You're like doing a demolition job on my hormones.
I'm just trying to figure out how you two met. I mean, he never told me.
He gave me a book, okay? We're standing at the mailboxes and he handed me a book and said, here, I think you'll like this. That's it. He gave me a book.
He gave you a book,
Yes.
and you didn't think that was a pickup?
No, I thought he was a Jehovah's Witness.
Oh, what?
I thought he was a Jehovah's Witness. I got like this ongoing relationship with those guys. I'm like a sucker for Jehovah's Witnesses. So, when this guy handed me a book, I thought it was going to be about the end of the world or what God really thinks or something, I got like the collected edition of those things.
And you actually bought those?
Yeah, well, got a whole shelf of them. What? I mean, those fucking Moonies or the Dianetics people, you can see it in their eyes, their brains are fried. I mean, they just as soon kill you as anything. But the Jehovah's Witnesses are always so nerdy, I believe them. What, it's not like I go to their meetings or anything. I just like what they say, Resurrection, life everlasting. It just sounds so, I don't know, I mean? I don't believe that shit at all. I just listen to them because they're always so nice, You can brawl that if you want. I mean, some of it is very hopeful. So, that's why I talked to Andrew. So, you want to do it or not?
Excuse me?
Oh, come on, Edward. We both know why you're here.
Okay. I have to say we do. And I really am stunned by your subtlety, but you know what? Never mind. I think I'll have that drink after all, because this tea is not exactly trick.
We're drinking now? Now we're drinking. Why are we drinking?
We're drinking because I want to drink.
Are we going to have more conversation, too?
We will if I want.
Well, as long as we're taking a poll here, I'm not interested in very much conversation, Edward. I mean it. You think this is going to go on all night or something? Maybe you should just leave.
You're not throwing me out.
You say one more word and I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Now drink your scotch.
Fuck.
Fuck you too.
Now what? another. No, maybe we should go out to dinner again. No, I know. How about a game of cards?
You know, your technique really needs to be breakfast. Really.
I gave you technique all night, Edward, and didn't get us, either of us anywhere. So, I mean, the gig is up. I don't know what's bothering you, but it's time to get over it. You know, you want to do it or not. This is your last shot.
My last shot.
Yep. This is the offer, so what's it gonna be?
Well, since you put it that way. Thank you, but I think I'm gonna have to deny on your generous little offer.
Suit yourself.
Don't take it the wrong way. It's just that I don't like being used.
Oh, come on. I'm saying here it is, and you want it. I mean, who cares about being used at a time like this?
I do.
Oh, so I guess you can dish it out, but you can't take it? Well, trust me on this one. You just passed up the most interesting fuck of your life.
That may be so, but it also may be that I want to preserve as one of the ground rules of our neurotic little relationship we have going here. And if I ever do take you to bed, it will be under the conditions that Andrew does not come along.
Oh my God, Andrew! I mean, fuck Andrew. I'm tired of talking about Andrew.
So what? He broke your heart, and now you're bitter. You poor thing.
Oh, shut up.
And now you're going to seduce his best friend to get back at him? Is that what you're trying to do? It's the oldest trick in the book.
Yeah, it's so old you almost fell for it.
And if that makes you something, all this proves is what I suspected from the start. You're nothing but trouble.
Look who's talking.
I am. You know I know everything about you.
You don't know the first thing about me.
I see you every fucking day. Hanging all over your little junkie boyfriend, screaming at your pimp.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know where you grew up. I know your mother lays around the house all day because she can't hold down the
This doesn't
job.
have anything to do with
I know how she drinks. I know how she reaches money off of you. I know it all. The rest.
Stop it. So what? So you listening to my phone call. So what's that supposed to prove?
I don't have to listen to your phone calls. For Christ's sake, Georgia, you're as common as a jerk.
Yeah, I'm so common you've been trying to screw me for 4 months.
And that makes you something. All this is a fucking game, you guys.
Shut up.
For
Shut
Christ's
up.
sake, I'm
Shut up.
going to you and I'll win.
Shut up. I don't ever shut up.
I will.
Shut up. Shut. Fuck, I can't see.
Come on, you're all right.
No, I need air.
Come on.
Can't see, Edward.
Come on, sweetheart. Just sit down.
You know what? Don't touch me. Just stay away from me, okay?
I don't know why I did that. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
I don't know what I'm doing. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you. I mean, it just went funny for a second, all right? You know, you just see stars. It just scared me, all right?
Yeah, me too. Come on, sit down for a second. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
No, you're not. You're drunk.
I'm not drunk. I hardly drank anything. I just got so mad at you. You know, I mean, I'm like mad all the time, but it just never happened.
And that's really because you never had anyone like me to provoke you. But that's nothing. Stick with me and I'll really piss you off.
That's
Okay.
not funny.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're being a big jerk.
I know.
Why did you do that?
Just don't think about it.
You know, I just have to stop getting so mad all the time.
Yeah, because you scare me half to death. Do you want something to drink?
What is this thing you have with liquids? I mean, Andrew's the same way. Something goes wrong and you guys just die for the liquids. I mean, did you learn this in college? Is this a class thing?
I'll get you something to drink.
just water, Edward.
And water is really good for you. Come on. There you go. Now, is that better?
Yeah.
Good.
Why are you being so nice all of a sudden?
Because I really am a nice person. Well, at least 10% of the time. But I really am a nice person.
Right.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Edward,
Yeah?
what's she like, you know? Lydia, I mean.
I don't know. I'm not the person to ask. I don't like her.
Are you kidding? That makes you exactly the person to ask.
Well, ancestors on the Mayflower, parents on Beacon Hill, you know, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Cut to the chase. What does she look like?
Well, she's pale. She's pretty, but she's pale. I find her quite sinister, to tell you the truth.
You make her sound like Dracula.
She pretty much is like Dracula. Always meticulously dressed. Nice little dress with a bow on the collar. Protruding by customs, you know, that sort of thing.
Oh, great. He's gonna marry Dracula. That's just perfect, you know?
It's okay.
How can he do it?
I don't know. It's what he thinks he wants.
So why isn't it me?
I don't know. He's just being stupid.
You don't have to talk down to me, Edward. You don't have to act like I'm some sort of big baby here.
I'm not. I mean, he's just really being stupid.
Yeah, right.
You know, I'm sorry about those things I said earlier.
It's okay. You know, some of it was true.
Yeah, but still.
It's all right. Edward, could you put your arms around me for a minute?
Georgie.
I mean, you've been nice for like 2 minutes or something. I'm afraid if I wait any longer, you're like, turn into yourself again.
You're not doing this just to get back at him, are you?
It's just a hug. This is nice.
Great. I wonder who that could be.
I can't take any more of this.
Chin up, sweetheart. Can't give up now.
Edward,
Come on, if he gets out of line, just throw a pencil at him. Oh
Hello, Edward. How lovely to see you again.
no. Lydia! What a coincidence. We were just talking about you.
That is charming.
Where's Andrew?
Who cares?
I think several of us care.
How about you? Do you care?
well, I don't.
Please. I'm in trouble believing that.
Look, I don't know who you are, what you
I
think
think
you're
you
doing
know
here.
who I am.
Well, of course I know who you are, but what are you doing here?
What are you doing?
I live here.
You know what I mean.
Excuse me, but where's Andrew?
Where do you think he is? He's downstairs, shrouded in the shattered wreckage of his book, our marriage, and my life. Great.
Great.
Edward, wait, don't, you can't leave me here with her. Edward! You know, it's been great meeting you, but I'm having one ripper of a day. You
Don't
know?
talk to me about bad days.
Listen,
No, you listen.
excuse me?
I don't know you. You and I have never met, and you are wreaking havoc on my life. First, I admired Andrew's interest in your welfare. He cares about people, he truly cares, and I think that's wonderful. These past few months, I must admit, I've become less interested in his interest. Not only do I listen to him talk about you incessantly, but any time I come over to have dinner, or spend a night here, I am bombarded by you. When you come home at night, we hear your little heels clicking on the ceiling. And when you leave in the morning, we hear your little heels. And when you go to bed, we hear and talk on the phone and listen to the radio, and on certain evenings, I can swear that we can hear you undress. I am not enjoying this. For the past 2 months, I have been under the distinct impression that any time I come over to spend the night here, I am actually sleeping with 2 people, Andrew and yourself. In fact, when you came home with Edward tonight, my first thought was, my God, the bed is already crowded enough. Now we have to fit Edward in too. Now, I don't know what went on between you and Andrew.
Nothing.
Excuse me. That is clearly not the case. And I want you out of my life. Is that understood?
Where am I supposed to go?
I don't care. I will find you a better apartment. It will be my pleasure.
You know, I'm sorry, I'm just not up to this right now, okay? I mean, if I get mad one more time tonight, I might just die from it. So can we just chill out? Do you want some tea or something?
Do you have anything stronger? Scotch. Is that scotch?
Yes, it is.
I'll have scotch.
Here. Knock that back, you'll feel much better.
That is an interesting outfit you have on.
Excuse me?
Men really do like that sort of thing, don't they? You'd like to think some of them, at least 1 or 2, are above it, but that just doesn't seem to be the case, does it? All of them, they're like Pavlov's dogs. You provide the right stimulus, and the next thing you know, they're salivating all over you. Don't those shoes hurt?
As a matter of fact, we kind of do.
But I guess you don't wear them for comfort, do you? You wear them for other reasons. You wear them to make your legs amazing. And I see you're also studying law.
No. I'm not studying law. Stole that book from the library so I could figure out what the fuck was going on down there.
Really? How remarkable.
Look,
Can I have another?
another.
Please. God, I wish I still smoked.
You used to smoke?
Oh, 2 packs a day. It was disgusting.
You know, you're different from what I thought. It's kind of weird meeting you. You know, it's just weird.
Really? What did you think I'd be like?
I don't know, you're kind of forceful. You know, I thought you'd be more formal and polite, like Dracula or something.
Edward told you that. That's where you got that. He is so awful. Ever since I dumped him, he's been telling everybody I'm some kind of vampire. He thinks it's witty.
You went out with him too?
But didn't you know that?
What do those 2 do? Trade off girlfriends once a year or something?
It's certainly starting to look that way.
Oh, I didn't mean.
Really? There's no need to explain. In fact, I prefer not to know the details.
Look, I'm just trying to tell you that me
And I'm
Andrew
trying
is-
to tell you, what I've had with the both of them is substantially more real than whatever this is. And I don't want to know about it, all right? I just want it to stop, all right?
All right.
As long as we understand each other.
Oh yeah, this part I think I got down solid.
Good.
You know, what I don't know is, well, what I want to know is, if you're so fucking real, Lydia, then what the hell are you doing here, you know? If you're so much better than me, then why can't you just wait it out, you know? And I'll just drift away like a piece of paper, like nothing, right? Because that's what I am, nothing, right? So if you're so much better, then what the fuck are you doing here tearing me apart?
I don't think I have to justify myself to you.
Oh, well, I think you do. All of you. You know, what an amazing fucking snow job you're all doing on the world. You know, and I bought it. We all buy it. You know, my parents, you know, my family, they're like, all of a sudden, I'm Mary Tyler Moore or something, you know? And they go their whole lives just wishing they were somewhere else. Wishing they were rich, or sober, or clean. Living on a street with trees, being on some fucking TV show. You know? And I did it. I moved to Boston. I work in a law office. I'm the big success story, and they have no idea what that means. You know? That means that I get to hang around a bunch of lunatics. That means I get to read books that make no fucking sense. That means instead of getting harassed by guys at the local bar, I'm getting harassed by guys in suits, guys with glasses, guys who talk nice, you know? But you know what I have to say to all of you? You know, shame on you for thinking that you're better than the rest of us. Shame on you for being so mean to me. And you know what? Shame on you, Lydia.
I am sorry.
You know, I think you better go.
Yes, of course. I am sorry. It's just, Andrew postponed our wedding tonight, and my life is in a bit of shambles, and I know that's no excuse. Please forgive me.
Okay, wait.
No.
Just wait a minute.
No, you're right. I've been behaving very badly. You're right. I am sorry.
No. See, I'm the one. I'm being so awful. You know, I just got a bad temper. You know, just come sit down, all right?
No, please. I think it's best I go. Please, don't be nice to me. I really don't want to be friends with you.
I don't want to be friends with you either. All right, just come sit down and finish your drink, all right? I mean, maybe he's just nervous. You know, weddings make boys nervous.
I think it's worse than that. We haven't had sex in quite a while.
You mean none of us are getting laid? No wonder we're all so uptight.
You mean you and Edward didn't?
No.
No.
No, I worked on him for like 4 hours and I couldn't get him near the bedroom.
Edward. You couldn't. Edward?
You didn't have that problem, huh?
As a matter of fact, never mind.
He wanted it.
Yes, dear, he always wants it. Well, if he wouldn't sleep with you, I guess that means you must have really made an impression on him. You certainly made an impression on Andrew.
Oh,
Please,
I don't think.
I prefer not to pretend. I'd also prefer not to talk to you about it. I don't know who else to talk to.
Thanks.
I am not crying. I can't talk to my family about this. We simply gloat. They never liked Andrew. He wasn't good enough. Is that unbelievable? He is the best man I have ever met. And he's not good enough for them. He doesn't make enough money. They certainly don't like his politics. Edward was the one they liked. Well, you can imagine. Do you know what my father told me when Andrew and I decided to get married? Never trust a man who thinks he can change the world. That's what he said. I mean, I don't care really, I don't. It's just, I always told him, he didn't understand. He just didn't understand. Andrew saved me. He's my best self. He makes me my best self. How do I tell them they're right?
They're not.
No, they're not. I know. No, I know. I'm confused.
Yeah, I'm confused too. Do you want to dance?
Excuse me?
Oh, come on, dance with me.
Oh, no.
Come on, I'll lead, you can just dance.
I don't dance.
Oh, come on, just let me try this. Oh, no, it's not silly, you know. Have you danced with a girl before? I love dancing, you know. It's so fun to dance, you know. Always makes me want to have sex, you know. The boys are so stupid, fucking girls trying to get into bed, they think it's that, you know. I'm not gonna have that, you know.
talking.
You know, I really don't think that now is a good time.
Look, George, I'm not about to let him do this to you anymore.
Excuse me, let me? I'm sorry, but who put you in charge here? Andrew, just talk to her.
You know, Lydia and I were doing just fine here.
It's all right.
No, it is not all right. I resent this. Who does he think he is shoving everybody around?
I'm trying to help.
Help! You threatened to rape her, and now you think that you can just go about it.
He
what?
He threatened to rape her.
You guys.
Look, that is
Edward,
not...
for God's sake.
You were having a fight.
But really?
Look, could we not get into this? I thought I was past this point. Did you deal with this woman?
I'm sorry, but I don't need you to tell me what I have to do here.
Look, I'm on your side.
You're not on my side.
Fight with me.
I will fight you if I want to.
Edward, just... You are both driving me crazy.
What am I supposed to do with this?
You're supposed to drink it. We're all gonna just calm down, drink our sodas, just drink. All right. So could we just stop arguing, finish our sodas, and just go to bed?
Actually, going to bed might be the most complicated action to contemplate at this point.
Georgie, would you mind if I talk to you alone for 1 minute? Hey, would you guys mind if I talk to Georgie alone for a minute?
I mind.
Yes, I think I might too.
Edward, I thought you were trying to help.
I am trying to help, but I'm also a little mad. Besides, we all know what he's going to say anyway.
I think we do.
So, go ahead and say it. It involves all of us, so say it.
Forget it.
No, you want to say it.
You guys.
Say it.
I don't want to say it.
Say it!
Edward!
Andrew, please. It's not like I don't already know. Please just say it.
Fine. Okay. Look, Georgie, you were right. My feelings for you are stronger than... All right, I'm in love with you, okay?
Okay.
Well,
I
that is just great!
Ow! Lydia, why?
I can't believe you said that in front of
You
me!
told me to!
You're in love with her.
You said you
You
knew!
mean it, don't you?
What else would I mean?
You can mean anything. I thought you meant, I don't know what I thought you meant, you jerk. You're in love with her? I mean, I could see sleeping with her, but falling in love with her?
I never slept with her.
Well,
He didn't.
I
please.
didn't.
You should have. It might have. You're in love with her?
Yes! And you know what? I think that we should just call the whole wedding off altogether.
That would be the next step, wouldn't it, Andrew? You're in love with another woman that could potentially interfere with our wedding plans.
Lydia, it's not you.
That much is clear, Andrew. I think I'm pretty straight on that point.
Look, that's not what I mean. I mean, it's just me, okay? Things have not been great between us in a long time, and it's not enough. You are just not.
Go on. I'm not enough what? I'm not wild enough. I'm not sexy enough. I'm not passionate. I'm not needy. I am just what I've always been, Andrew. What is suddenly not enough?
We cannot talk about this here!
Do you think this is going to work out, Andrew? Do you honestly think that? What kind of life you have together? We have a life together. We have... Georgie, I am sorry. I don't mean this to be as insulting as it sounds, but honestly, do you think this is going to work out?
I don't think anything
doesn't matter. I can learn not to love you. You learn not to love me, I can... Will you take your glasses off? Please, take them off. Take them off! There, you see? You see? When you take them off, you look like a stranger. I always think that when I see you in the morning, you look like a stranger without your glasses on, except you don't really, and I don't. Would you please be quiet? Please! It isn't working. Just put your glasses back on. Georgie, he's all yours. If you want him, you can have him.
Thanks. Thanks a lot, Lydia. You know, and thank you, Edward, for helping us clear all this up. You know, we all feel much better now. And Andrew, yeah, thank you for picking me up out of the gutter. You know, thank you for teaching me how to talk and how to behave and how to read. You know, it was really nice of you. You know, I'm so glad that I've met all of you. You know, this is working out just great.
She's right.
Great. Their team united. Now we're really in for it.
Get up.
Did she come back yet?
No,
What time is it?
it's after 10.
You know, this couch is really comfy.
Shut up.
I didn't tell you to sleep on the floor. You could have gotten to bed of your own.
Well, considering you wouldn't leave, I didn't think...
Well, you could have gotten her bed.
I didn't want to sleep in her bed. It would have been...
What, disappointing under the circumstances?
Shut up.
You know, I wonder if she has anything to eat around.
How can you possibly think about food at a time like this?
It's 10 o'clock in the morning. It's the perfect time to think about food.
Don't you have some place to be, a judge to bribe, a drug kingpin to get off on a technicality?
Can I get something to eat before we get into this? I mean, it's Saturday. The king never knows what to close.
Edward, how can you eat that without milk?
Well, she doesn't have any milk. Well, she does, but it's a lot. You don't want to pour it out, do you?
What are you still doing here?
I don't know what you're still doing.
I'm still here because you wouldn't leave.
Well, I'm still here because you wouldn't leave.
That doesn't make any sense.
This makes sense when you were saying it.
Edward! What? Just go! I mean, you've done enough damage. This has nothing to do with you anymore.
You know, I'm not even about to respond to that. Because I'm tired of verbally beating the living daylights out of you.
Is that what you've been doing?
As a matter of fact, it is. That's the basis of our friendship. We fight. I win, you lose, and frankly, it's getting old.
I lose.
Yeah. So just eat your cereal.
Lydia,
Excuse me?
I did not lose then.
Okay, I admit Lydia dumped me, but that was months after, and it wasn't like it.
Wasn't it?
You two didn't even start seeing each other till months after. Her and I had...
Lydia didn't want to hurt your feelings.
other, I would have known.
Are you sure about that?
So you slept with her. You fucking creep! I mean, you have no morals at all!
Did you really just say that, mister? I could just rape you if I wanted?
Don't change the fucking subject! I mean, you were sleeping with my girlfriend! You're no better than I am!
It was your own fault!
Listen, you were sleeping with my girlfriend when she dumped me! I think anyone would agree. I was the one getting screwed here!
Don't play the victim
And
card.
don't play the good guy! No one, that's getting a little hard to swallow too.
Look, you did not want her anyway.
That's not the fucking point! You were supposed to be my friend! You know what? Fuck you. I don't owe you shit. I'm out of here.
Thank God.
You know what? I did it for you.
What?
Yes, that's right. When you told me to get her a job, I knew she was just some little wild thing with no experience at all. Couldn't even type. And, okay, maybe first I wasn't exactly great, but...
It wasn't exactly great. Excuse me, you weren't
But
exactly
at
great.
least I tried to figure out what was going on. And, okay, things weren't exactly great.
Please.
I got you up here, didn't I? I got you to admit how you felt about her. Okay, and maybe it wasn't so good. But at least you have a chance to settle some whatever with Lydia. So don't come moaning to me about how I'm the big bad wolf, because if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't even have anything.
I don't have anything.
Don't give me that horse shit. Georgie adores you. You adore her. And all you can do is gnash your teeth. I realize relationships between couples are complicated, but they're not that complicated. And when she gets here, you should just grab her by the arm and take her to bed.
Well, thank you, Mr. Sensitivity. Take her in your arms and fuck her. Very perceptive of you.
Do you want her or not? Because if you don't, I'll take her. And this time you will not get a second chance.
Forget it. I'm not giving her to you again.
I can't believe you said that.
You said it first.
What a couple of assholes we are.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't even know who I am anymore.
You were sleeping with Lydia.
It was just the one time. She had to break off with you before we could do it again. She was going to end it anyway.
Yes, I know. I completely fucked everything up with her. Don't tell her I said that.
Edward, I don't think she's ever going to speak to me again.
Yeah, right.
So, what do we do now?
I don't know. I just have this funny feeling we're not entirely in control of this situation.
We never were.
Come on. Sure we were. Remember we could just blame everything on women? Not one specific woman, just women in general.
Women.
It was so good blaming everything on them. I mean, we didn't have to think about the thing. We didn't have to fight amongst ourselves. Not unless we wanted to. It's because it wasn't our fault. It was women. Fuck them.
Fuck up.
Fuck women.
Well, that is lovely.
Georgie!
Georgie.
Are you two gonna torture me for the rest of my life?
No, we were
What the
just...
fuck are you doing here? What the fuck is this? Well, I guess you think my life is your whole property anyway, so I guess it's no surprise to find you taking over my apartment.
No, we were just,
Right, you two probably spent the whole night trying to figure out which one of you two gets.
No, we weren't.
You both are hopeless.
Look, Georgie, just... Where were you last night?
I was at Lydia's.
I was afraid of that.
Yeah, and you know, we had a great time, you know? We smoked cigarettes, listened to records, had conversations. doing, I gotta say.
You know, would you quit being such a pain in the ass? I mean, we're really trying to be sensitive here.
Okay, so you're sensitive, and now I'm a pain in the
Oh my God,
ass?
could we please just not do that right away? 5 minutes apiece, maybe.
Fine. The clock is ticking. Have a muffin. I'm gonna make some tea.
What? Oh! Now I'm trying to see what happens. Fine. Be in the bathroom.
Where's Edward?
He had to go to the bathroom.
Oh, sly, Angie, very sly.
What's this?
Pride and Prejudice. Lydia lent it to me. She's excited about a bunch of girls and their boyfriends, and thought I might like it.
So, you and Lydia got along.
Yeah, I mean, you said I'd always like her. You know, I thought we're gonna be best friends or anything, but, you know, the three of us, we should all have dinner sometime.
I don't think that's going to be possible.
Well, it's up to you.
Look, that's not... Look, Georgie, could you please just stop for one?
You know, could you just not do that?
I'm sorry, last night it seemed like you wanted me to do that.
Yeah, well, last night was different, you know, I mean, I was kind of fucked up. I was actually gonna screw somebody I didn't very much like just to prove some sort of stupid point that I can't even remember, you know? I'm just lucky that Edward isn't quite as bad as I thought he was, and neither is Lydia. You should call her.
What are you doing?
I'm telling you that you should call Lydia.
You're changing your mind. Of course, you're going to do the decent thing and send me back to Lydia, the wrong woman who you've grown to respect, even
I'm not
care
doing this for anybody but myself. You know, between you and Edward, it's like you both, it's always what you guys want, and I'm just something spinning around in the middle of it all. Right? I just can't even think, you know?
If you're saying that you're confused, that's fine. I mean, I'm confused too. We can work it out.
I don't want to work it out. I mean, I am confused, but I mean, I do know that I want to be this person you keep trying to make me. All these things that really bug you, they're not going anywhere. So can we just walk away from it?
I finally decided to confront it. I can't walk away now.
Look, I'm never going to be good enough for you.
No, you are. You
It's
are
always
good
going to
enough.
be something you're trying to fix.
Georgie, I wasn't trying to fix you. I was just trying to let you see what is here. And you needed to change. You said so yourself, and you did, and I helped. What did I do that was so terrible?
Did a lot of things that were terrible and a lot of things that weren't. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I mean, mostly I'm a fucking mess, you know? And I'm mainly a mess around you. I mean, every time I'm around you, I'm worried about how to please you and how to make you happy, and then I just hate myself when I don't, and I need my life back.
I love you.
You should call Lydia, okay?
Can I say one more thing?
What?
I like your shoes.
What?
Your shoes. I like them. I've always liked them. You look good in them. You have nice legs.
Look, Andrew, I'm sorry.
Me too.
I mean, you did help me.
I know.
Can I come back now?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay, you know, is that my toothbrush?
There's George, the red one.
Mine's the only one, Edward. This is my apartment, remember? goes back to Lydia.
I'll say, it's anyone's choice what he, it's anyone's guess what he'll do.
No, I mean, I really like her.
She's all right.
No, actually, she's kind of great. You gotta stop walking around telling everybody she's a vampire. It's not nice, and you're a jerk. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
That's a nice sweater.
It's Lydia's.
I know, I got it for her. Okay, I'm just trying to lighten up the mood. You gotta admit, that was a little funny. Okay, never mind.
You know what? You're right. It is a little funny. You know they were sleeping together before she dumped you?
What? How long? It was only one time.
That's not what Lydia says. Is that what he told you? That it was only one time?
Well, how many times? You know, never mind. I don't even want to know. You know, those are my shoes.
I'm throwing them out.
Don't do that.
They hurt my feet.
They're really beautiful.
Edward.
Fine. Throw them away. Do whatever you want.
Look, I'm sorry, all right?
No, it's okay. I'll make you some breakfast. What did you do with those muffins?
You know, Edward, could you just, like, take off? I mean, I didn't get much sleep last night, and I'm beat.
Sure. You sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
So what are you going to do now? Move into a convent?
I knew that's what you were after.
I'm just asking.
I should have known, you know? You got so helpful and reasonable, you know? That's a sure sign that you just want something.
I never made any bones about that.
This whole concerned mother act.
I'm concerned.
Yeah, I picked that up.
Look, I'm just saying he's all wrong.
Edward,
I'm just hoping you don't have second thoughts.
you know, we don't have the most romantic relationship here.
Look, neither of us are exactly indifferent here. But look, I'm not Andrew.
That much I got.
And I'm not talking about a one-night stand.
I don't care what you're talking about.
Look, don't you think people can change?
Yeah, you know, yeah.
So what are you afraid
I'm
of?
not afraid of anything.
You know what? You're right. You decide and let me know.
Okay. Okay. But if we're gonna try this, you gotta know this isn't gonna look anything like anything you've ever been in before.
I know.
I'm serious, Edward. I'm not taking any more of your shit. This is on my terms.
Of course.
One kiss. For now. That's all you get.
I accept your terms.
Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you too. Well, now what?
Now, we negotiate.
Okay.
Make me an offer.
Watch out for the left. That's coming.
Just the way you are.
Did you copy the whole score already
No,
for
the
Smoky
percussion.
Joe's?
The percussion.
Oh, the percussion part. Just the percussion part?
No.
No, I
Did
know
you
you
read that
did.
part of my email?
Yes. Yeah, and you said you were
Hey,
uncertain
Fred,
to
come
give
over here
him
and
the
help
whole.
Yogi put
I
up
gave him the
rocks.
original.
James,
I
can you
was-
get the
I-
headsets and
You don't
stuff
want
I'm
to
set
afraid to
down?
give him the original because you
Okay,
may
then just
never
leave
see
it
it
with me and
again.
we'll copy.
I really don't know if you'll ever see it again.
Let's just leave it here.
I'm gonna email him tomorrow. Can we make a deal?
What's the deal?
Can we?
What's the deal? Lenora has to be part of the deal.
She told me she
Is that like, I do choreography to certain songs.
No, that has to be part of Paula and Michael on that deal.
You're trying to make it.
No, I'm not. It's a big show, and you're talking about a musical
Love it.
director and 2 choreographers and me, and you're talking about 2 days a week.